Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today. Sorry we can't be together in person for our annual meeting, but we certainly have a lot to celebrate. As you know, 2020 was a difficult year. It was hard for everyone. However, we live in an amazing community, and I am humbled by the generous support that we receive to carry out our mission. If you are a donor, volunteer, board member, advocate, staff member of a certified agency, you make a difference in this community. If you donated money to help those in need, thank you. If you volunteered time to make a difference for someone else, thank you. If you used your voice to speak out on an important social matter, thank you. Through your generosity, compassion, grace, kindness, and perseverance, you made a difference in our community. I'm so proud to tell you that in 2020, United Way of Bartholomew County invested more money in our community than ever before. Because of your support, we continue to support 17 agencies and 32 programs through tough economic times. These agencies work hard every day to make our community stronger for everyone. It is no secret that everyone struggled because of COVID-19. But because of you, we are able to ensure our neighbors had what they needed in order to get through tough economic times. Our community raised over $600,000 for our COVID relief fund, which helped more than 4,500 people. Many of those helped had never needed to ask for assistance before. My biggest regret with regard to having to do this virtually is that we are unable to adequately show our gratitude as a community to the heroic efforts of our partner agencies. I wish that I was standing up on stage at the Commons and that I could ask the staff of our partner agencies to stand. I wish that then, as a community, with thunderous applause, we could show our gratitude as a community to everything that our partner agencies have done to serve those who needed help. Providing help during COVID-19 has been difficult, but our partners rose to the occasion in truly incredible ways. Their service to our community has been selfless. For example, the Lincoln Central Neighborhood Family Center has been open 7 days a week since the beginning. Children Inc. remained open throughout the pandemic, providing affordable childcare for frontline workers serving our community. The Latino community was especially hard hit during the pandemic, but Su Casa was there day in and day out to serve. So as you watch this, I ask you to say a prayer or send thoughts of gratitude to the men and women who served on the front lines of our social service delivery system, providing much needed help to all who needed it. The United Way Network was front and center of our COVID-19 community response. We were distributing funds to those in need within 4 days of the relief fund beginning. United Way staff and volunteers worked tirelessly to design a system that was fast, efficient, and targeted to those who were hurting most. As a community, you put your trust in us, and for that, we are truly grateful.
Turning Point is the domestic violence service provider for Bartholomew County. The staff at Turning Point really turned on a dime in order to make sure that we could continue to provide the same services to our clients as we had been providing pre-COVID. Very proud of the fact that our shelter remained open through this entire time period, and that our non-residential providers were able to make arrangements to meet with survivors who were in need of services. Our prevention team also turned on a dime to adapt to e-learning and the type of classroom activities that needed to be done as a result of the lockdown. Pre-COVID, we depended a lot upon the community, who apparently loves to eat, for making donations to our shelter after they would have meetings or events. And that was a great supplemental piece for our shelter food and feeding our clients who are living in our residential facility. Of course, with COVID, that shut down. And we did not have built into our budget the ability to take over that large cost of food and expense. And the money that we received from the COVID fund allowed us to offset our costs for an entire year. In addition to the money that we received for food, we received funding that allowed us to buy PPE, which helped with keeping our shelter safe for our clients and for our staff. And in addition, we also received funding that allowed us to keep a quarantine house that was available to us should we have to quarantine clients that were in the shelter, again, to be able to keep our clients and staff safe. So we are very grateful for the money that we received from the COVID fund. It certainly made a very difficult time much easier, and we thank you very much.
It is my pleasure to present this year's GIVE Award for an individual. The GIVE Award is bestowed upon an individual or family that goes above and beyond with their philanthropic generosity. This year's recipient has been an incredible supporter of United Way for many years, and as a side note, they are great volunteers. There are a lot of wonderful things I could say about this year's GIVE Award winner. However, it can all be summed up with a few simple but heartfelt words: generous, kind, humble, and an incredible sense of community. It gives me great pleasure to announce Pat and Diane Ward and their family as our GIVE Award recipients for 2020. Pat and Diane, thank you for believing in the work that we do. It means a lot to us.
Each year, I have the privilege of working with NK America on their workplace campaign. And since my first early morning visit in 2016, I've loved every interaction with this team. While NK has always been one of our greatest partners, they stepped up in a big way for our community this year, increasing their overall campaign by 12%. In addition to their generous employee contributions and their unwavering corporate support, NK continues to have the highest participation rate of any major corporate partner. I think this says a lot about the company and the compassion of their associates. There is something truly special about the culture at NK, and I believe it's in part to the longtime leadership of the late Rick Merkel. Rick was a remarkable United Way advocate. He believed in our mission and believed in making a difference for others. While we're saddened by Rick's passing, we are proud of the team at NK for continuing to honor his legacy by the support that they offer each other and to our community as a whole. We are so proud of what they've continued to do for our community, and it is my honor to present to NK America the 2020 Corporate GIVE Award.
Rick Merkel was our Executive Vice President here at NK America for 22 years. He devoted his entire life to helping others and being an advocate for the United Way. Rick had a heart of gold and ensured that NK and its employees supported the local community by giving back to the United Way.
I give to United Way because I think that it's nice to help each other, and because I see that we have a lot of need in our community. I think everybody needs some help sometimes, and if I can do it, I will do it.
I know too many people need help. If I can help them, I will do it anytime.
NK finds United Way as the best way to reach everybody through the different agencies.
One of our core values is to be part of the community, like involving community. And you can see that from the top of the company, like the president or vice president or every manager here, and even chief assistants or the production area. People here see like the involvement of their leaders. They always want to be part of the same.
For over a decade, United Way of Bartholomew County has implemented the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program, also known as VITA. VITA is one of our organization's unsung heroes, serving thousands of clients every year. VITA offers free tax assistance for some of our most vulnerable neighbors. While the community may only see VITA pop up once a year, it takes a lot of work for all of those involved. It is an effort that would not be made possible without the unbelievable support of volunteer Mary Beth Wirt. Mary Beth has been a vital part of the VITA program for its entire existence, helping train fellow volunteers, preparing hundreds of tax returns, ensuring that our program has the tools and resources required to be successful. Her time and effort has a profound effect on the success of the program. Thank you, Mary Beth, for your time and support for the thousands of residents of Bartholomew County. We deeply appreciate your volunteerism and continued support of United Way. It is my pleasure to name Mary Beth Wart as the 2020 Volunteer of the Year. The Advocate of the Year Award is given to an individual or organization who demonstrate leadership in advancing our mission. These recipients not only advocate for our cause, they use their voice to educate and empower fellow community members to get involved. That is exactly what this year's recipient can be found doing each and every day. Not only does she better our community through her professional role at Central Credit Union, she gives generously of her time and treasures to help others. She attends all United Way events, volunteers with agencies and programs, and continues to think outside of the box on how to get folks involved in our mission. Beyond volunteering and serving on a number of committees, she is also one of our strongest campaign champions, working to raise thousands of dollars every year for her workplace campaign. Jenny Carr is caring and compassionate and has a servant's heart. We are incredibly grateful for all that she does to make our community a better place. It is my honor to announce Jenny Carr as the 2020 Advocate of the Year.
Being the Advocate of the Year feels amazing. I'm so excited to be a part of what the United Way does in our community, how they collaborate and build these relationships with everyone, and just all the good that they do. I like to be involved with the United Way because of the critical work they do in our community. I also work with Central Credit Union, and we focus on the same mission as the United Way of people helping people. It's important, it's necessary, and especially in a year like 2020, we all needed to come together for a collective impact. I'm excited to see what 2021 can bring for the United Way and the partnerships in our community. And there's a lot of good businesses and local community members that are willing to help. So I'm excited to see what we can do together.
The Live United Award is the highest award we bestow each year. It is given to a company who year in and year out embodies the mission of the United Way. The award goes beyond campaign or volunteering, although those things are very important. The award considers a company's commitment to helping their neighbors, coworkers, family, and friends. The award is given to a company who believes in the potential of the community and who knows that when others succeed, we all succeed. We are pleased to recognize Columbus Regional Health as the 2020 Live United Award winner. I would like to thank Jim Bickle and Julia Badian for their leadership. At CRH, it is about more than money. It is about volunteering year-round and advocating for important causes. It is about providing community leadership and supporting people and programming that make a community a great place. Jim and Julie, thank you for your partnership in building a stronger community. Today, you have heard the stories of impact, of how together as donors, volunteers, agencies, and businesses, we are changing the story of our community for thousands of people. It is no secret that this has been a difficult campaign. The economy is tough for many people, and the uncertainty of the pandemic has made it difficult to reach our goal. All campaigns were virtual. We have never done that before, and it presented a monumental challenge. But despite these challenges, I could not be more proud of our campaign efforts this year. Our team of hundreds of volunteer fundraisers gave it their all. Everyone involved did everything they could to raise as much money as possible to support our community. We run over 100 workplace campaigns. We did not have a single campaign tell us that they would not be running a campaign this year. This is a testament to the generosity of our community. The United Way campaign is primarily run by volunteers. These are very special volunteers. We call them campaign champions. On behalf of our community, I want to express our deepest gratitude to all the campaign champions. Our campaign champions rose to the occasion and did an absolutely fantastic job. They know the importance of the United Way campaign to our certified agencies, and they know what it means to be part of a community. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. We're proud of the work that we do, and we sincerely hope that you are proud of your United Way.